It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Well, Ben, we've reached the end.
Everyone, this is Olive.
This is, if you don't remember, this is where it all started.
This is where it all started. Late one night, when we saw our community suffering because of COVID, and we were like, how are we going to help small businesses?
Yeah.
And we were brainstorming on the phone, and we decided, well, we both have a platform, so hell, let's use it.
And we did.
And we did. How many episodes?
30 episodes.
30 episodes.
That's crazy.
30 small businesses.
Yeah.
In the region that really have a vested interest in Wilsonville.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Here we are at the end, though.
Here we are at the end. A lot of work, a ton of work.
And we're very thankful for everyone who supported us through it, all the businesses who contributed.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
And the viewership. I mean, we were reaching 16,000 views a week on some of these episodes. So.
Yeah. You know what? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, for sharing, for subscribing, for liking on YouTube. All the episodes are on YouTube, so you can continue to share them and promote small businesses that you really like and want to promote. Please share those. Continue to do that.
Yeah.
And our heart was to find a way to do what we could to help the businesses that were truly suffering during this difficult time in our community.
Yeah, and I think we accomplished our goal.
We did.
So
just before Thanksgiving, here we are closing out Wilsonville Wednesdays.
So here's a little treat for you. We wanted to just go back and show you some of the best moments of Wilsonville Wednesdays.
Absolutely. Have fun, guys. We had some great times. Share this episode on YouTube. You can like, share, comment, and do all of that. Please do that. And enjoy kind of the history of the last 30 episodes.
Here we go.
We're going to learn a tap step. Kyle's going to learn a tap step and perform it with me.
Have I told you before? I took 4 years of tap lessons.
No, you
Let's
didn't tell me
see
that.
what comes back.
Okay, so one of the easiest songs to learn a tap step to is We Will Rock You, because it has such a solid, obvious beat. Tap is a percussion instrument like drumming would be, so it's such an easy song to follow along with. We're going to take a step. Here we go. 2 digs.
And I'm here with Peter with Al's Gardens. Today we're doing a special episode on Wilsonville Wednesdays to promote Mother's Day and small businesses in our community that you guys can frequent and go to and support, and also get great items for mom and grandma and sisters and all those wonderful ladies in your lives. Peter, what can you tell us about what you guys have for Mother's Day?
Well, we got lots of stuff for Mother's Day. We are known for Mom's Day gifts, so we're probably justly famous for our selection of hanging baskets, actually. And we've got hanging baskets galore. They go all the way down in both of our greenhouses. We get fresh shipments every day. They're grown locally at our own farm in the Canby-Hubbard area. I'd like to think our customers appreciate us being local. They can pop right down to the garden center. We're open 9 to 5 every day. We're observing social distancing. But as you can see, everybody that wants to garden, we're set. We've got all of our premium annuals. We grow a huge selection of geraniums. Moms love those.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Mike Tatlock, the pastor at Grace Chapel. Also my pastor for the last 2 years. I just realized that Mother's Day 2 years ago is when we started coming to Grace Chapel. That's awesome. As we moved into the middle school. So
2-year anniversary.
2-year anniversary. There you go.
Deal.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So, but we've absolutely loved it here and had a great experience. So just wanted to first, Mike, hear about your history, who you are, and who Grace Chapel is.
I was born in Southern California. My family moved to Canada when I was going into freshman year of high school. Got moved into Portland in '99 So I would say I'm mostly Oregonian. Even though I wasn't born
There you
here,
go.
I wasn't raised here,
We'll
I
claim
lived
you.
most of my life.
We don't claim all Californians.
I know,
but
exactly.
we'll claim you.
I got that buffer where I lived in Canada there for about
There you
12
go.
years. So
The peacemakers.
purged all the California out of me, and then I can come here and
There
be,
you go. Canada's
yeah.
a good place to do that.
But we've been at Grace Chapel since 2005. And so this is, for us, 15 years of being at Grace, being in Wilsonville. We love it. This is home for us. Figure out, what does church look like, right? There is something about people coming together for a place of worship, a place to be inspired, to be encouraged. And when you can't do church on Sundays like we normally did, what does that look like? So we provide an online experience, which is what most churches do.
Yeah.
That's something that everybody can go online and get access to that. One of the things that we're looking forward to is our new building, our new home. Again, we started with the heart of the city, which was how can we leverage that for the needs of the community? And it really came time for us. We're a church that's 20 some years old, and we've been blessed to be able to rent some different warehouse space. And a couple years ago, that opportunity wasn't there anymore. So we had to look to what are we going to do future-wise, right? And so we right now have broken ground a couple months ago. So we're right in the middle of construction of our future home, and that should be completed by this next spring. We're really excited about that and the progress of how that's going. And the heartbeat again behind that is, yes, it's going to be a place for us to gather as a church and do our ministries, but it's going to be an opportunity again to serve the city. So there's going to be features of that building that is directly benefiting the community around us. We're really excited to see that happen.
The history of Slicks and how you and Barbie ended up here in Wilsonville.
Well, about 4.5 years ago, we were out in Newburgh, and we've been there for about 5.5 years, and right at the end of Wilsonville Road, right before you go into Newburgh. And ODOT showed up one day and decided that they needed the land works we did, and got tick-tock, and you got 90 days to move, even though they told me that probably would be just fine.
90 days.
So we scrambled around, and we found this place, and ever since we opened the doors at Wilsonville, our business was tripled, and people in the city around here have just embraced it. Ribs, pork butts, chicken, turkey, and brisket get cooked almost every single day. This is about 150 pounds of pork butt, and you stick around a little bit longer. Brandon's shredding the butt right now. This is just pulled pork, and it goes on our Big D sandwich, the pulled pork sandwich, the breakfast burrito, and for the salads and sweet potatoes that we do. We use commercial Traegers. We've had them for 10 years. We cook somewhere between 400 and 500 pounds of meat on each one of them every day, and they are workhorses for us. And that's what we kind of started with. That's what started this whole thing. Is the blessing and the curse is I bought a Traeger.
With Don, the owner of Vanguard Brewing, and he is going to take us through a walkthrough of his brewery here in Wilsonville. They're still open for business. They do curbside pickup, delivery within 10 miles. We'll put a link to their website on here so you can see more about that. And then let me introduce you to Don here, and he's going to take us through 101 of brewing and talk to us a little bit about his business and why he is here in Wilsonville.
Hi everybody, let's go the hot water from there and mix it with the grain in this vessel in the middle.
Okay.
Which is our mash tun. It's in there for about 45 minutes. There's some naturally occurring enzymes that will convert the starches into sugars for us.
Okay.
When it's done, we'll pump it into the lauter next door. The lauter tun is like a colander when you're cooking and you're trying to get the pasta out. We get the liquid out and the solids stay behind.
What makes it bubble? Is you guys just pushing air through it?
No, it's just boiling.
It's just boiling.
Yeah,
Okay.
So there's a big heating element in the center of that, so it kind of boils from the center out. This is Christopher, our walk-in cooler. And all our product goes in there. Right now the best sellers are Shotzi the Pilsner, Good Day, and Wigglebutt.
And with Beltran Properties, we're a local real estate company here in Wilsonville. Been working the area since 2007. Super excited about just being part of this community, being part of Wilsonville. My team is near the movie theater there in Wilsonville, off Town Center Loop.
Hi, I'm Brad Hansen with Academy Mortgage, and I've been in the Wilsonville community, live and work for the last 16 years. We help a lot of families in Villebois and all over town. We really love helping families, especially first-time home buyers, get into homes. move-up buyers, everyone. Just make sure that they've got a great game plan for buying a home.
So thanks, guys, for taking a little bit of time with me just to update people on what the market's looking like and what people can expect if they are wanting to buy or even refinance their homes during this time. So, Brad, do you just first want to give us a little bit of an insight of what you're seeing with rates?
You bet. Yeah. With one of the things that has been a benefit through this COVID-19 time period is interest rates. They are literally at the best level I've ever seen them. I've been doing this for 16 years, and I've never seen interest rates this low.
Likewise, what are we seeing with inventory, with people who are wanting to sell their homes or people who are out there looking to buy? What kind of market are you seeing right now, and what are we projecting for the summer?
Yeah, you know, it continues to be a strong seller's market. We are still under 2 months worth of inventory. We are still seeing a lot of competition with multiple offers. It's an active, thriving market.
So Brad, we try to do something fun and silly. So do you have any Brad jokes or dad jokes, either way?
Dad jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have one. Okay, so how do you make holy water?
How?
You boil the hell out of it.
A book for you guys. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down.
Video for you this week with Wilsonville Wednesdays, but considering the climate of everything that's going on here in our own region and area and city and within the whole entire country, wanted to take a moment and acknowledge that and have a quick conversation with you guys as neighbors. There's been a lot of civil unrest. We've already also had to deal with a pandemic and being sheltered in place and unemployment rising, and there's just been kind of a climate of chaos right now. And we wanted to kind of speak to that, and we're both really grieved about the current events that are happening and the death of George Floyd and his murder. So before we do that, I think it's important that we just take a couple minutes and acknowledge that.
Yeah, and we just wanted to, make sure that people who are in our community, our friends, our family even, in both of our cases, and people in our community who are people of color know that we do see you, we do hear you, and your lives do matter, and we love you so very much. And for everyone, we just see this as a time to listen and learn from each other, and that's really what it's about.
Yep.
We really just need to focus on the love and the relationship that we have with each other.
I'm Chanel.
I'm Brandon.
And we're with Lex Sucre. Come on in. We've been in business in Wilsonville. We're coming up on our 4-year anniversary, which is actually tomorrow, so come out for that. We chose Wilsonville. There's something really charming about Wilsonville, and to be honest, I'm not from Oregon originally, and I didn't know anything about Wilsonville before moving here. But I came down to Charbonneau and saw this unit and was just immediately attracted to its original like French chateau kind of style building, and something kept drawing me back. And then over time, after signing the lease in the unit and being in the unit, we got to know Wilsonville even more, and it's like the best place for us because the community support is incredibly strong.
Chanel is trusting Ben and I to make some cupcakes, so we'll see just how good of a pastry chef you are.
I know,
you can teach Ben and I how to do this.
Cupcakes are pretty easy, and luckily we've already prepped everything for you, so it's just got the simple task of scooping and getting it into the oven.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
If we can't figure this out.
There you go.
Oh, I already messed up.
This is good. Here you go, Ben. You're first.
I'm not doing as good as you.
I know, it's kind of hard, but that's okay. It's, as long as you just and then go ahead and scoop that into one of the.
Oh, I almost missed.
That would have been epic. All right, there we go.
How's better? Like mine looks deformed.
It'll sink down. No one's put it in the oven.
No one will know.
No one will know.
It tastes the same, right? It's my dad. Oh my gosh, I'm not even kidding. Why am I bad at this?
Okay. Well, admit, I'm married to a pretty good baker, so I get to see.
Yeah.
I'm an eater.
You eat.
I'll let you do the last one then.
Okay.
All right,
this
you got
is your
this.
chance for perfection.
Oh my god, that's a lot of pressure.
There you go. Nailed it.
All right. Nailed it. Have
Nailed
you seen
it.
that show?
Oh, yes.
My daughter loves that show.
Okay, so we have fresh baked cupcakes.
Nice. Yum. Those turn out pretty good. Even your flat one, Ben.
Yeah.
That's mine. Holes in them now.
Little pastry chefs.
Oh my word.
I don't know if I go that
A new
far.
hobby. I'm not ready for
Luckily,
a
they
title
can't
yet.
really see our little pores here.
We're going to move up top and we're going to do just an outer nest circle. There you go. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Okay, somebody likes this frosting.
Beautiful. Right there. Right there. Perfect.
Look at that.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
go. We'll do a test and see whose cupcake looks better. All right.
I think we might have to do a taste test, Ben.
Oh my gosh, okay.
I say go for it. These
What
are
do
for
you
you
think?
guys.
This looks so...
I love Wilsonville Wednesdays.
This is the only paycheck
Oh my
we
gosh.
get, Chanel. So
That's right. Oh my gosh, it's kind of it's getting in my beard.
I know,
I can
you-
tell.
Yeah, just.
we gotta just go for it.
Okay.
I think you just eat it.
I was good. Everywhere.
He just said that's good if you couldn't tell.
It's in my.
You guys, if you've never been out here to Lecture
Oh.
Cray for some cupcakes or anything else that these guys make here, you definitely need to get out here. If you didn't know it, Saturdays, cinnamon roll Saturdays, every weekend
So
you can
good.
come and get your cinnamon rolls. They are the
Yes.
best cinnamon rolls you'll ever have.
Hi there, Ben West here with Wilsonville Wednesdays. I'm here with Kevin O'Malley with the Wilsonville Chamber. We're going to talk about how the Chamber benefits the community, the business community, us as a whole. So Kevin, go ahead and tell us about the Chamber and why it's important to Wilsonville.
Super. Glad to be here. Thank you guys for coming to visit. You know, we've been around since 1973, and everybody forgets that, you know, the Chamber is here for all of the community. So yes, we have Chamber members, and we certainly serve our Chamber members, but we serve all businesses. So for example, recently when Council put together the $400,000 grant, I'd like to believe that when we showed up and said, please do this, that was the initiative that helped move the needle a little bit and make sure that we had 130 businesses get between $1,000 and $5,000.
Proud Chamber member and have been since I moved to Wilsonville in 2013. So we're coming up on 7 years and have had great experience. Been on the board for the last 5 years.
Excellent. Appreciate that.
So, you know, I've definitely seen the benefit of the Chamber and what it does for our community and for people who live here too, not just for the businesses. So thank you, Kevin, because I know how much you put into making Wilsonville businesses be successful and our community be successful. So thank you from a business owner and from a board member. I really appreciate the work that you put in.
And stay safe, be prosperous, and thanks for coming. Can we do a foot bump? We got the foot bump.
Ben West here, Kyle Bunch, and we're going to go talk to the Wildcats today, the football program.
All right, and we have two of Wilsonville Wildcats' biggest fans here joining us.
Hello, I'm Miriam. Hello, I'm Amelia. And we love the Wildcats.
We're with
Hey,
Coach
guys.
Gunther, Wilsonville Wildcat football. Thanks for having us out here at Randall Stadium. Coach, we just want to talk to you a little bit about how you're planning through all this COVID for the upcoming season. So do you just want to tell us a little bit about how you're planning on bringing your guys back, getting them into a workout and getting them ready for fall football?
Oh, absolutely. Well, we're definitely living in uncertain times. I think everybody's really aware of that, and there's a lot of uncertainty. So we can only control what we can control. We always tell our guys that. It's like how we react to it's going to set us apart from everybody else.
Yeah.
And that's how you deal with the adversity side of stuff. So our biggest thing, we started up a Google Classroom. Since we can't get hold of them physically and get them on the field and moving around and running routes and doing that, we're training their mind a little bit. Sending out workouts that they can do at home. We're sending out our playbook every other day so kids can get on, and we're not inundating them with everything, so they're learning a little bit as we go. My biggest thing is, and I told our guys, it's like, you know, we'll teach you the football side stuff. I mean, we'll get that. We'll get there. What I want you guys to do is show up ready to play, both physically and mentally.
For the current players with Wilsonville football here at the high school, you guys introduce yourselves and tell the people watching what position you play, how old you are, and your name.
All right, I'm Chad Overholt. I'm 17. I'm going into my senior year at Wilsonville, and I play linebacker and running back.
I'm Jason Knapp. I'm also 17, and I play quarterback, and I'm also going to be a senior in Wilsonville High School.
My name is Kobe Gunther. I'm also 17. I'm going to be a senior too, and I am safety.
Is like maybe a really awesome football memory that you have on the field?
So my favorite memory was definitely my first home game on the varsity squad. It was my sophomore year. We played Churchill. And I think if you guys were at that game, you probably remember that one too. We had a lightning delay.
Yes, I was there.
Yeah, it went late, and it was just a high energy game. Came down to the last second, and we ended up scoring a touchdown to go up just right at the end, just on a miracle play. And that game definitely just like set the tone for what high school football was like, and that game alone will just always be in my memory.
So we got a chance to hear from some of our current Wildcat players and hear about the exciting things we have coming up for this fall season. We just want to take some time to hear from some of our former Wildcats who are doing great things. Johnny Reagan's with us, graduate of 2013. Yep. And went on to play with the Ducks. I will not blame him for that. Both these guys, I'm stuck in the middle as a Beaver, but I'd rather root for the Huskies than the Ducks, let's just be honest. But just tell us a little bit about Johnny. What did Wilsonville Wildcat football mean for you? How did this program prepare you for the next level?
For me, it was really a blessing to grow up in this great community in Wilsonville. You know, I had a lot of buddies that I was able to play football with all the way through youth football, all the way up until high school. And, you know, you grow up coming to the games as an 8th grader, you have your jersey on, and you get to see all these older guys play. And so to be able to kind of live out that dream that we had from a young age to be varsity football players here was really a blessing.
Got the boss over here, Draco Bynum. I got the pleasure of watching you play most of your football career at Wilsonville, and man, what a leader you are on the field.
Thank you.
And not to mention a stud athlete. But as much as I joke about the Huskies, we do really enjoy. My wife comes from a Husky football family. They bleed purple up there. Yeah, just tell us the same thing. What was your best memory at Wilsonville? What did you really enjoy about Wilsonville football, and how did that experience here prepare you for going up to the big house up in Seattle?
Bond that you have with your teammates, it's unlike anything. And from the time we go on our little beach retreat, we went to Tillamook when I was there. From the time that you go on that beach retreat to the last play of the season, it's just all about building up the team and then having fun. And I can't think of a time when I wasn't having fun wearing a Wildcat jersey.
Here with Pascal King, Tumwater Vineyard, to check out what's going on up here. So come on in.
Amazing. Happy to have you guys. It's so exciting to have you guys.
Let's go check out the property and see what you guys got.
Let's
All right, Pascal, so we're going to taste a couple of the Tumwater wines. Tell us about what you have here for us.
So we have the 2019 Rosé of Pinot Noir, which is an estate wine, and it's all made of Pinot Noir. So just a dry, really easy drinking Pinot with a hint of that palate sweetness. All right, so this guy is the 2018 Estate Pinot Noir. So this is our entry-level Pinot Noir from the vineyard. And it's the first time we've produced Pinot Noir. So very first vintage of Pinot, and just a really, really good wine. This also received some awards. It got a 91 from the wine enthusiast. Crafted on a little bit older rootstock, so it makes it almost like they were a couple years established already.
Okay.
So they were planted. Takes about 3 years for them to have fruit and start producing, so we can harvest and make wine out of them. So the first year that we harvested was 17, and it went into the rosé. Little teeny bit.
Just a little bit, okay.
Little teeny bit. And then 18, we actually had quite a bit of fruit. We harvested, I believe, about 10 tons. Made a lot of rosé,
10 tons,
some
okay.
Chardonnay. Not really too much Pinot.
Okay.
But actually, the Pinot that you tried,
Yeah.
the estate it's a blend from all these vineyards.
So tell us a little bit about this property that Tumwater sits on and how the vineyard really came to be.
Okay. So the property is about 40 acres, and it was going to be a development, and there were supposed to be 50 houses on the development, and law passed, I think, in 2013 that you couldn't subdivide agricultural lots that much. So instead of building the 50 houses, it went down to 9 houses, and these are the
You see
houses.
behind us?
Yeah. And it became the Street of Dreams in 2016, and the gentleman that owned the property, Rick and Gordon, they decided to, with the excess land, what are we going to do with this? They became vintners. So they planted some grapes, built a tasting room, and
We're at Town Center Park to chat with the We Are Wilsonville group about the Wilsonville Celebrates 4th of July.
And which is one of my favorite holidays, so I'm all about celebrating Independence Day. So come join us and let's have a chat with them.
Let's go.
We are Wilsonville!
Welcome to Goosehead, Ben. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me, Kyle. So I'm excited to kind of learn about your new adventure here.
Yeah.
You and your family moved to Wilsonville in 2013, and then now you're taking on a new adventure and a new frontier. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with Kyle's business endeavors.
Yeah, so was really fortunate to be with a great company for the last 7 years. Really enjoyed what I did there. Just started to feel a little bit limited. So I was what was called a captive agent, so I could only write with that one product. And now I'm what's called an independent agent. So with Goosehead, I have over 30 carriers that I can look at for my clients to write with. So looking at what product fits best for them, for their needs, and hopefully trying to find the best premium for the coverage that they want to have. So as I started to research and look into this, I realized Wilsonville doesn't really have an independent agency with a strong presence. So I see a huge opportunity here. I'm also really excited I get to be the first agent for Goosehead in Oregon. So
wow.
I really get to help build this brand in this area. Excited to be here.
Yeah.
Wilsonville is a great community. It's a great place to do business. And we're just glad to bring choice to Wilsonville, right? People can now come to an insurance agency and shop. And I think that's what I'm most excited about.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Welcome to Flawless Aesthetics. Welcome to Flawless Aesthetics. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Trish Waters, and this is
Lavina Hutt. How are you guys today? We're so excited to have you here. I think today what we just want to do is just kind of introduce you to Flawless Aesthetics, let you know what we do here and really what makes us different here in the Wilsonville community.
No idea what we have in store for him, so stay tuned because we're going to be showing you the end result here in just a moment.
I'm hoping to look like Joan Rivers when I'm done.
Right, we're all done with Ben's services. What do you guys think?
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I have butterfly wings on my eyelids. From the immortal words of RuPaul herself, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love anybody else?
This part's not so soothing.
But it's worth it. All right, Kyle, you've got your safety goggles on. You've got your teeth retractor in.
Yeah. They're pink. You didn't know that.
They are pink.
I enjoy this, and I think it makes our community stronger now and in the future.
Yeah, no, I agree. And, there's going to be obstacles that come up, and you cannot, you got two choices. You can let them hold you back, or you can just go through them and keep going. And life is nothing but obstacles and obstacles on top of obstacles. And that's just how it is. And what you're doing for your son will pay dividends when he gets to an age where, he's living life and doing things, and hopefully he carries the torch.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Trey, for joining us on Wilsonville Wednesdays, and thank you for everything that you're doing for Wilsonville and to make our community a better place to be for everybody. So we really appreciate you being part of this conversation and for the work you're doing.
And thank you both for the work you're doing. Thank you for the time, and thanks for keeping an open mind.
Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this week. We really appreciate your viewership and having a really important conversation with other civic leaders and people that are engaged in the community. We are just really appreciative of you guys tuning in every single week, and thank you again.
Yeah, and thanks to all those leaders who participate in the conversation with us. We appreciate each and every one of you and what you do to make Wilsonville a better place. Hello everyone, Kyle Bunch. I'm here with Karen Kaiser, Cold Creek Golf Course. And Karen, thanks for having us out here. Golf is one thing that's COVID-proof.
Very COVID-proof.
Yeah,
We're able to socially distance and get out in the sunshine, which is good for everyone's mental well-being.
Yeah.
I'm in the cauldron of fire, bubble, boiled trouble. I don't know what the Macbeth witches are saying. Anyways, it's perfectly set up for a great party. So come check it out, guys. And yeah, I'm hanging out in the cauldron.
So Ben, this is not just a bar. This is the bar.
It is the bar where I would probably be getting a couple cocktails if I was partying.
Yeah. So
and then I would end up somehow at that cauldron again. We all saw how that turned out.
So
here we go.
Ben, trust my driving.
I don't know how to trust it. Oh, it's bumpy.
Crazy woman driver.
We're rolling. What?
That quote from 101 Dalmatians, my girls love it. When Cruella Deville's going down.
Oh my gosh.
They got like crazy woman driver.
I love Cruella Deville. Everybody's watching.
I know.
I can't fail. The whole city's watching.
Pressure is on.
Oh!
Here we go.
Totally unfair.
It was rigged. Now the pressure's really on. Oh! We are horrible. No!
Go!
Hi there, I'm Dr. Dave Dooling with Family Chiropractic in Wilsonville.
I'm Dr. Tyler Emmert.
And thank you for stopping in and spending a little bit of time with us today.
One thing is what I'm looking for is muscles that are imbalanced. They might be more tight on the right than the left. looking to see if he's having discomfort or in areas where I'm pressing or where I'm feeling.
I even found a little new amusement ride here. I don't even have to go to Disneyland. And Dr. T says I don't even have to put a quarter in, so how about that?
Hey everyone, this week I'm super excited about Wilsonville Wednesdays. We're going to look at one of Wilsonville's dirtiest jobs here at Republic Services. This is where your trash goes. It's actually quite interesting. We're here with Harrison, who is the #1 fan of Republic Services since he was 5. He's been interacting with the drivers and the corporation here and has been a big fan. And then Kyle and I and Harrison are going to go ahead and interview some of the workers here and see what they do here at Republic Services.
Bonus co-host. This is the first time, Harrison, we've never had a co-host before. Are you ready for the challenge?
You bet I am.
All right, here we
I'm
go.
always ready for challenges.
Let's go check out Republic.
It's going to be great, guys. Let's
do
go.
this.
For lunch, Ben. Salad.
Good looking green stuff back there.
Salad.
Yeah.
Wilsonville is drinking a lot of wine. That's a lot of wine bottles from Wilsonville. Okay, Armando, we have these different sections. It looks like it's for sorting. What's the thought process around that? I see, obviously this is glass, and then we have food waste, and then there's a bunch of other things.
The whole thought behind that is that we have to be able to contain the materials. A lot of these things are being separated on site.
People of Wilsonville, thank you for being here today. We have our event today, Race, Real Action Community Event. Talk about race. Everybody share their thoughts, opinions, and just a place for gathering.
Morning, my name's Letitia Perez, and we're here at Montauk Park. And today we're hosting another community conversation, exploring how race impacts different communities here in Wilsonville and the larger Portland area.
Stopped on the bridge and I just looked, and the sea of people that was there, it instantly changed my mind right there. Like, what is my purpose of being on this earth?
I'm really big on the knowledge of the school to prison pipeline. Whenever a kid gets suspended or expelled from school, they are 3 times more likely to be in the justice system. If we notice, a lot of the disciplinary system matches what the justice system looks like.
The time is always right to do what is right. Thank you.
And doors are opening, and we all have spheres of influence. These conversations need to continue. And they're going to look different for different people. We're asking that you join the conversation, that you continue the conversation in your different spaces.
And what an incredible event we had here today in Bill Block.
Yeah, it was an honor to be here. It was an honor to speak. And I think this is an important episode for everybody to sit down, watch, and learn about everybody's perspectives here in Wilsonville.
Yeah, and we really hope that you enjoyed it and learned from it. And again, thank you to Trey and Letitia for putting this whole event together.
We're checking out a lot of the businesses that are here at the airport, including Lightflight, Wilson Construction, and just seeing what the Aurora Airport does for Wilsonville.
Yep, and how they really support the surrounding community, the region, and the entire state.
Awesome, let's go take a look.
Let's go, guys.
But what's happened is commercial flight is becoming a little less, it's people are worried about flying commercially. So customers who have the means, like this customer here who owns this aircraft, he's a salesperson, traveled all over using commercial aircraft to go here and there, and now he's worried about flying commercially, and so he's investing the money in this aircraft so that he could use this for all of his sales trips.
Utilization is pretty amazing. I see that you have, it looks like a machine that does EKGs. I see an IV pump back here. I see some suction.
Yeah. We actually have 6 IV pumps in here. Monitor and defibrillator all in one. We have a critical care ventilator right there. We have video laryngoscope. We will, yes.
Yeah.
This we can heat up to above body temperature. So for premature infants who need extra heat or fragile babies, they can stay nice and warm. We have our monitor right here. This is how we monitor our patients super carefully. And then Sarah can speak a little bit too. We have a lot of fancy ventilators here. So babies' lungs are designed a lot different, or are a lot different when they're born than when they become adults. So this is
owners of Frog Pond Farm. Justin, you want to just give us a little bit of a history of this
property and what happens here at Frog Pond?
Yeah, so we've been a family farm in Wilsonville since 1985. We've been at this location since 2002. Historically, we're a Christmas tree and pumpkin patch farm. With COVID coming about, we've added in the farm safari that we're doing 3 days a week now, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. He's, like I said, 2.5 years old. It's usually about 4 years of age that they're mature to be able to do that.
Getting friendly.
A little bit of a smaller camel, so chances are he'll just be a looking camel, not a riding camel.
Okay.
He's got
Super
a hump.
friendly. What are you after over here?
Oh my gosh, he likes Kyle. So bacon and companionship.
Yeah, it's a dueling purpose.
Dual purpose in life.
Did you know turkeys love eating apples? Who would have known? But you throw the apples in there and they go wild and fight over them. So hello, yes, you do like apples.
Need Butterball?
He was just agreeing.
About llamas and where they come from and about your llamas.
Yeah, so our family's been raising llamas since 1985. That's what actually got us onto a farm for a family.
Okay, wow.
We've had as many as 160 llamas at different points over the years. They originate from South America, so Chile, Bolivia, and Peru.
I don't know why. Maybe
very
you got it
aggressive?
the same way. Emos have always kind of creeped me out, but this friendly one here at Frog Pond Farms lets us come up to her, talk to her. This is Emmy Sue, and yeah, she'll even let us pet her. We have these really soft down feathers underneath, and some coarser feathers on top to repel the water. But come out and check out Frog Pond Farms. Hello, everybody. I am here with my good friend Carrie Clunky, and local realtor and expert substitute teacher. All the kids at Boone's Ferry. I know when you walk down the hallway, oh my goodness, they like follow you around. You're like a little club, a celebrity club.
My favorite is when kids call me Mrs. Kinky.
Oh my goodness.
My name is Brinley and I'm going into 3rd grade. I'm Leo and I'm going into 6th grade. I'm Kate and I'm going into 6th grade also.
We had to kind of reevaluate based on each kid's personality, and we really kind of thought long and hard. So these two, my 6th graders, are going to do the online Fuel K-12 program. Then Brinley, I decided, we talked, and I'm just going to homeschool, and I've been working really hard on my curriculum. And
distance learning: 1 teaspoon of trust, 1 dash of caring, 2 cups of effort, 1 pinch of patience, 1 sprinkle of positivity, and 1 splash of diligence. Mixed together, serve with a positive attitude, enjoy.
Thank you so much for taking some time with me this week to chat. First of all, I'd just like to have you give just a general introduction of who you are and who Horizon School is.
Got it. All right. Well, Horizon Christian School has been around for about 40 years, and I've been here for 20. I started as a 4th grade teacher, and then I became the vice principal, and this is my 12th year as the principal. I love the school. My own son went here, and I hire people that are going to deeply invest in kids and love kids and are certified, qualified, and feel called to our school.
Hello everyone, Kyle Bunch. I'm here at Clock Tower Chiropractic with Dr. Sarah Colby and Kayla Smith, chiropractic massage. And they have a great program that they're going to share more with you about for back to school. So thanks for tuning in, and we're excited to hear more.
We have a setup here as an example in our office. And we have information on YouTube in more detail about how to set things up.
All right, well, thank you once again for joining us for this week's Back to School episode. We're out here as we experience the craziness of these wildfires.
Yeah, the sky is red and orange and dark and ominous.
Finally feels like a pandemic.
It feels, 2020 is a piece of work, I tell you what.
So we just hope that all of you and your families are safe with the wildfires.
Absolutely.
First of all, I just want to thank our Wilsonville community so much. It's been an overwhelming abundance of donations, and this is one of, 10 trips that we've taken so far down to your fire station, Clackamas County Fairgrounds, State Fairgrounds, Bauman Farms, Clackamas Park. I mean, we've been up and down I-205 and I-5, and first of all, I want to just thank you from all the fire stations.
A couple days have been a whirlwind. We've had plenty of food that's come in. What you see here is clothing and blankets and pillows and stuffed animals. This load is actually going out to Canby, and I've been out to Woodburn, and we're about to have another collection point this Wednesday at Heart of the City.
Hey everyone, Kyle and Ben. We are here at Azumi Steakhouse in Tualatin. My good buddy Alan Song here, who's the owner, who's been very involved in our community. This gang of restaurant owners has jumped right in and made sure those men and women who are on the front lines fighting these fires are getting fed. So, wow, I did not expect to get that emotional, but these guys are doing amazing things. So I'm gonna turn over to Alan and let him tell a little bit about their story.
Alright, so I'm Alan, so I own the Azumi Japanese Steakhouse. So we're located here in Tualatin. So we've been cooking meals for all the firefighters and volunteers. We're doing a lot of teriyaki chicken bowls, veggies and rice. We have Jessica, Brian, and Chris here.
And I was contacted by Symposium Coffee mentioning there is a huge need for food for firefighters. And we started on Friday. We made 200 sandwiches, thinking we're feeding 200 people, but we only fed about 95, and it was all gone. And they reached out to us again with more need for more food for starving firefighters.
Hi, welcome to Wilsonville Wednesdays. This is Ben West here. I'm on the road on a little road trip with...
Hello, I'm driving, so I'm going to be really careful.
With our buddy Kyle Bunch. This is legal because I have the phone, everybody. So we're going to go out and meet a small business here. I hope you guys enjoy this week's episode.
All right, I am here inside the Chug cart. I've been waiting to come out and check this out for quite a while now. Finally got here. Samantha, Paula, here at Chug Coffee.
Look at that. It's all about the layers.
Yep, and it's going to get even better because we're going to throw some caramel in there.
I love caramel. Okay. How much?
You just kind of give it a good drizzle.
We're going to give it a good drizzling.
Keep going. Straight down the middle. Or better yet, you get it right around the side right here. And then you're going to start to see it fall right through there. Look at that. Oh.
Look at our, we have a customer.
we think
would you
we're
like
so
it?
Funny.
Sir, what would you like to drink?
Oh my gosh.
I feel like we're playing like little kids, like our in a little play structure.
Anything that has caramel, I'm in for. So
okay, this is a signature drink from Chug. Mr. Kyle Bunch, you get a chug.
A chug of Jack. You guys, if you haven't been out to Chug to get your Jack or any other of their famous drinks, please do so. Right out on Highway 99E, just the south side of Aurora, just a 5-minute drive away from Wilsonville.
Hi everyone, Ben West here.
And Kyle Bunch, and this week we are here with Kristen Smith, Event Savvy.
About a small business in the community, and we're here with Kristen.
Now Kristen, so just start off telling us about Event Savvy, how your business started, and what all kind of events you guys do, plan.
Yeah, well, Event Savvy started about eight years ago with my business partner Lisa Austin, and we used to do a couple events for a long time that were volunteer. So we worked on those events, the Amy Roloff Charity Foundation and Bridge Meadows, for a very long time, and then had a lot of people tell us you should start this as a business, so we did, and it kind of took off from there.
You're an event planner. You like to host events, and this backyard is pretty well set up for that. So we just wanted to take a little tour, a little cribs, Wilsonville style, Wilsonville Wednesday cribs.
Great.
We've never done that before. This is gonna be a first for us.
This is the first backyard cribs.
Feel
next to the koi pond is the closest
number one.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Let's go.
See the koi
Have
pond
a tour
neighbors.
of the backyard. All right, Kristen. So I heard something about shenanigans. Do a lot of shenanigans happen in this backyard?
Shenanigans has been built. This is the Shenanigans We Pub. It started out as just a shed idea, and then it got turned into this because of COVID. We had to entertain ourselves since we can't go out anymore. So now we have a pub in our backyard.
Let's check it out, Ben. You want to follow us in here? This is not a little shed. We got a couch, TV.
We've got
it's
it
quite
all.
the setup in here.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, Kyle Bunch here. I'm with Debbie Lau, good friend, longtime Wilsonville resident, Wilsonville realtor, and board member for the YMCA of Columbia Willamette. and she's going to introduce us to our first guest today.
So Tyler Wright joined the YMCA Columbia Willamette almost a year ago. We still call him our new CEO, but he told me that's short-lived because November will be a year. Very energetic young man who has a heart for the YMCA, and he's going to tell you all about what the YMCA is doing in the region and specifically in Wilsonville.
Well, I certainly appreciate the young man part. Thank you for that.
Well, thanks for having us here today. We look forward to hearing more about what the Y is doing in the region and here in Wilsonville.
Absolutely.
I'm Kelly Scopel, Executive Director in our Youth Development Branch for the YMCA of Columbia Willamette, and we just wanted to share with you some of our child care opportunities. In March, we were asked to pivot and do child care for essential workers and supporting the essential worker families. And we've been doing that in 8 of our locations. And some of our locations are serving infant through preschool and also have some school agers in some of our classrooms. We're now serving the extended community and making sure that all the families that need support and care for their kiddos while they're working and going back to school.
I am Jen Simonson, Executive Director with our Youth Development Division. And here at the Wilsonville CDC and at many of our centers and school-based programs, we are doing distance learning support for students in grades K through 5. Our distance learning support is called Campus Connections, and our staff work with individual students' schedules and get them logged in for all their Zoom classes and make sure they're attending all their meetings. In between the meetings, we also do enrichment activities, which are a variety of things from arts and crafts, science, and outside activities or large motor skills.
I am Sarah Makeover. I am the director at Therapeutic Associates Physical Therapy, Wilsonville. I opened up this clinic about 7 years ago after starting out my career doing my undergrad in athletic training at the University of Nebraska in Lincoln. Working on the sidelines for the university athletic department, Go Big Red. Then I went to University of Southern California for my doctorate. We're going to be working on gluteals, particularly your gluteus medius.
Like a penguin, cowboy boots.
Yep, exactly. So you're going to kind of set your butt back, and then you're going to sidestep, keeping resistance on the band the whole time.
Little Wildcats, right?
Coach Gunther would be really pleased with us right now.
If you guys want to do the hands, you can.
Oh boy, here we go. You have daughters. I've done plenty of
Mary would love this.
pirouettes.
You have the harder band on, so.
I have the harder band on.
Controlling that.
You're like Karate Kid right now.
What's that
You're
guy's
like,
name?
he's not like this.
What's his name?
Danielson?
No, Danielson.
There's
Master?
a
His name, Master?
Oh, no, the dude was, there was Cobra Kai.
Mr. Miyagi?
Mr. Miyagi, that's right, Mr. Miyagi.
He's like, am I doing this right? Or, I don't remember.
Mulan just
I think
came
it was
out.
out.
We watched Mulan.
Because he does this and then does the kick.
Oh, yeah.
You can be Danielson, I'll be Mulan. Okay.
Rachel should thank you for these workouts of the gluteus, right? I can hear it.
The
I can
decor.
smell dinner cooking. I can hear it in the background. So
You can hear the sizzle.
you
can hear the sizzle.
So let's go. Let's go talk to Muhammad and check it out.
Hi everyone, I'm here with Muhammad at Dar es Salaam, one of the great restaurants here in Wilsonville. You may not know this, Muhammad, but your restaurant is one of my favorite restaurants in the whole in the whole region, really. Even if you go into like Tualatin or Aurora or Westland, I really love this place. The food is fantastic. What are some other favorite items on your guys' menu?
Well, we can do 2 things. Like a lunch, you know, it's easy and quick. It's just the kebabs and little sandwiches like the gyro and kefta, which is a ground beef sandwiches. But the dinner is like more authentic Moroccan cuisine, you know, and it comes with courses, the hummus, a lentil soup, and then a mixed salad, veggie salad, and then the main course. The most popular one is like the tagine, the lamb tagine, salting kebabs, a bastila. It's a very traditional Moroccan dish. Basically, every wedding in Morocco, you have to have a bastila. So those like the popular ones.
The smells, the like, it's beautifully decorated in here. The aromas, the food is fantastic, and then.
Welcome to Wilsonville Wednesdays.
Hey everyone, Ben West here.
And Kyle Bunch. We are here at Nova Strand Salon here in Wilsonville, right over by Boston's.
Wilsonville's newest salon.
Can't believe it. These chairs are really comfortable. But I noticed these really fancy bottles behind me. So can you tell me about those?
Yes, so it's Oribe. It is a very luxurious line enriched with nutrients that are very beneficial to the hair. It is luxury in your shower, it's luxury at the shampoo bowl.
Relocated.
Yes. So we're located here on Town Center Loop West, right next door to TLC Nails, right behind Boston's Pub.
Let's do it.
Hello, I'm Dr. April Bovis with Meadows Health and Wellness. This is Delaney. She is the clinical assistant here. She helps out with everything from blood draws to shots to answering the phone. We have been in this space since January of this year, but I started my practice in 2018 in Wilsonville. I am a licensed naturopathic doctor, and I'm able to function as a primary care doctor, so I can manage chronic diseases and prescribe medications and order labs and imaging, but I also focus on functional medicine and addressing the root cause. So oftentimes patients will come to me after they've been frustrated and haven't got answers from conventional medicine, and we take a deeper dive into their health and kind of figure out where the issue is and provide some treatments for them.
All right, everybody, we are here with Matt Hall, the operations director here at Bullwinkle.
Yes, sir.
And he's just going to share with us a little bit about Bullwinkle's, the presence you guys have had here in Wilsonville.
Food menus up here. It all is brand new and beautiful. Tell me what we have going on here.
Yeah, so we just installed 16 brand new bowling alleys. We got Brunswick, bowling wheel deals, no strings, snaps, just regular good old bowling. We were sad like everybody else to see Wilsonville Lanes go out, so we're hoping to pick up the mantle and continue all the great stuff that they were able to do.
All right, for those of you faithful Rocky and Bullwinkle's watchers, you'll know who Bad Knopf is. Yeah. We are in Bad Knopf's bar, part of the whole renovation that you guys did inside. So tell me a little bit about this, what you guys did to expand your menu, obviously added adult beverages to the menu as well.
The most popular thing has been the addition of a full bar. We have wine, spirits, beers. We switched up the menu. We make our own. We've always made our own dough. We've always made our own sauce. We've kind of switched our stuff up and tried to elevate it a bunch. We've added, beer cheddar sliders. Now you're commercial pumping, brother.
Everybody, we are here at Joy of Life Chiropractic with Dr. Laura LaJoy and Kurt Kipp, two of our most active members and leaders with our Wilsonville Rotary Club. And so we just wanted to start with this introduction of who our Rotary Club is and what our members do for our community and around the globe.
As a young chiropractor back in 1995 when I came to Wilsonville, the first thing I did was look for an organization that was involved in the community, and Rotary was the most involved then, and I would say one of the most involved now. And we've been around for 45 years, and it's a place where people can come together in the interest of community service, not just locally but globally. And it inspires me to work not only with our older Rotarians that are in their 80s and 90s, but now we also have an Interact Club at the high school where we're able to work with young pre-Rotarians at a high school level and teach them what community service looks like.
There's Rotary clubs all over the world. It's one of the largest service organizations in the world, and there's a lot that really goes on in Rotary, but if you really boil it down, there's just really two key components to Rotary. The first one is service, and the second one's friendship. And so if someone wanted me to give the elevator speech on what is Rotary, those are the two things I'd mention.
So this time, Olive is with, is cheating on me. She's
I
with,
know.
she's with Kyle.
We're
Oh
buds.
my God.
So yeah, we hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed that trip down memory lane, the last 30 weeks of COVID craziness and the fun that we had with Wilsonville Wednesdays. So.
It was a little emotional.
Yeah.
But it was really amazing.
Yeah.
Over 30 businesses. And we're doing what we can. And I think everybody's doing what they can right now during this difficult time. Nobody's perfect, but we're trying.
And what I really realized doing this series with you is that we do live in an amazing community.
Yes.
We have a lot of great neighbors. We have so many incredible businesses and leaders in our community.
Yeah.
That we are truly lucky.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for that this Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, and it wasn't just businesses. It was nonprofits. It was community.
Yep.
It was youth sports. It was small businesses. It really got to who we are. It got to the threads that bind us together. That was the common theme as we kind of go through a difficult time. And it was really honored to get to meet a lot of people that I never even knew. I didn't even know they did their business here in Wilsonville or had a commitment to the people that live here.
Yeah, it was great. So Thank you again for tuning in all these episodes, and enjoy this Thanksgiving holiday. We all know it'll look very different than it normally does. We just hope that you are still able to enjoy some time with family or friends, those who are closest to you, and please be safe.
And you can still like, and you can still share.
Yeah.
So promote the Wilsonville community, businesses, nonprofits, and organizations that make us really special.
And don't forget, this Saturday is Small Business Saturday.
Oh, yes, it is. Shop at the small businesses in Wilsonville this Saturday. Get your holiday shopping on. Be safe this Thanksgiving. Do your best to wear masks, socially distance, and to care for your neighbors. We're all smart, good individuals that know how to do what's best for ourselves and for our own community. So make sure you do what you can do to promote health in our community. This is a difficult time for everybody, and we hope that everybody has a great and healthy holiday.
Thanks, Wilsonville. We love you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye, everybody.
Fall is